brunch somewhere. Don't get mad. Get glad. So we about to eat good. We got waffles, English muffins, bacon, cream cheese Danish, fried potatoes and onion, fresh fruit. Got some pineapples, oranges. Yums. Let y'all get some of this. Let's see that Belgian waffle. Fresh yogurt parfait with granola, a little honey, vanilla yogurt, and fresh strawberries. And baby, the star of the show, my famous shrimp and grits, baby. Y'all better get y'all some.
You know I'm not a grits fan, but I'm sure I'm gonna love it anyway.
Yeah, we got us some mimosas.
What is a mimosa?
Mimosa is the juice mixed with, like, some people use wines, which is what I use today, sparkling wine, or you can use champagne. That's the most common, champagne with the fresh orange juice. We got us, this is syrup, y'all. Ain't nobody drinking that. We don't even need that much. And then strawberry mango jam. So Smucker's got this brand new fruit spread, different flavors they got. We're gonna try it out on English muffin. All right. So, because we ready to eat, we about to just pray. And we going to be talking to y'all and stuff while we getting our place together. So let's go ahead and get this prayer in.
Dear God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this food. We thank you for the gifts and talents, Lord God, that you have blessed Bernice with. We pray and ask, Lord God, that you bless over this food, that it may do us no harm or danger. Praying for those that don't have anything, that you may bless them according to their needs. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen, amen, amen. I am ready to jam. I don't even know where to start. Right. If we fall asleep on y'all, don't be bad. Telling you, this food about to put us into a comatose. Oh my God. Let me tell you what I got in there. Peach, mango, orange.
It is pretty good.
It's so
I never
delicious.
had that.
A mimosa? Boy. Y'all know what you're missing.
Alright, so what's first? You spread me
want to start?
butter.
Yep, put some butter on your English muffin. And get us some jam. You gonna eat your corn bread. Y'all, my cousin, what I tell you is so hard to be serious because he's so goofy. I guess we are together because we was setting up this production.
Oh my God.
And he's looking into his phone at some pictures or a picture I took. He was like, man, my hairline is really leaving. He said, my hairline is really leaving.
Midlife crisis.
I mean, and I just start crying laughing. He is really going through it.
It's really going, y'all. I mean, and I know some guys, they already ready. They prepare, you know, like if we get to this certain spot on my head, then I'm going to go ahead and just cut it all off. I can't do that yet. I know y'all got people who still going around with the horseshoe and stuff, holding on to it. I mean,
the one that just got the little hair in the back.
Yeah. Almost a little ponytail, a little patch in the back. It ain't that deep now.
Now, bald heads is sexy.
You gotta.
Yes. Bald heads is sexy. Okay. That's a confident man, okay?
It's like when you had your hair your whole life. And sometimes.
I feel you, because I ain't trying
ready
to walk around bald either.
You know?
That's why when mine left, I went and bought wigs.
I keep trying to convince myself.
Y'all have to do your fried potatoes and onions. And give y'all a bite. With a Yukon Gold potato and leave the skin on. Baby. It can be so simple, y'all. You really don't have to do a whole lot.
Okay.
That's good. Strawberry, peach. Y'all, let me get to this shrimp before I get full.
Already?
Everything is so good. I know, right? I shouldn't even took a bite of that bread.
What? She gets so full so quick. And don't even be snacking when she eating, or do you?
Well, when I'm cooking, I might if I'm worried about like a sudden taste. Because I've been trying to figure out how to do what I do at the least that's needed. You know, less is more. So I can save money, you know, in the long run. Look at this, y'all. Look at my shrimp. Big old colossal shrimp. This garlic gravy sauce, baby. We're gonna put the scrimp stuff right there. This stuff. Look how tender this is, y'all. Y'all hear me biting? No rubber shrimp over here. And when they overcook it, I'm gonna give y'all some shrimp and grits. Put some peppers on here. AJ being stingy, he probably gonna give y'all none.
No.
Okay, let me hold it. Let it focus.
I probably done already ate.
Right. That probably still asleep.
Wow. And plus, I be needing all mine. I eat everything on my plate.
Me and stuff with his shoulder.
It's all like that.
Oh boy, y'all. This is what you want right here. That's what you want. And that gravy, that sauce, take you a piece of bread or baguette or baby.
Okay. Got the bacon in there and you know.
Y'all don't understand. Food, you're supposed to enjoy your moment, okay? You don't take a whole lot. You can take all the fresh ingredients the whole week and make up beautiful fresh meals, I'm telling you. You don't take a lot. I got the same food y'all got.
They just don't know how to put it together. Some people know how to do that. Ain't got that gift.
You gotta know how to put it together, y'all.
Shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
I never had that.
Lord have mercy.
No.
It's a whole meal in this bowl, I'm telling you. You can make it whatever you want. You want to be in Hawaii right now? Eat some of these shrimp and grits. They gonna put you in Hawaii. It's like a vacation in your mouth.
Some people that know me know I do not eat grits. But, and I'm not saying it's just because she's my cousin.
Right.
But this is fire.
Slaps. Like slap your mama.
I'm not.
Not my mama, but your mama. Y'all, get you somebody who can cook in your life. We all shop at the same grocery store. And everybody just puts together so different. It's so funny how that works.
Never mind.
So y'all, we're going to get started in a few. But I want to go ahead and put this out in the atmosphere. I am looking for... Oh, them grits are so good. They just melt in your mouth. Like, grits are not supposed to be gritty. They're supposed to melt in your mouth. This is be creamy. Cook your grits. Don't rush it. Let it cook. But anyways, I need somebody to help me come up with an intro for my YouTube channel, a slogan, all that. All's that. You hear me? You gonna sing it? You gonna sing for me for my intro?
Yeah, what you?
We gotta make our own song. We gotta bring out our songwriting skills. There's copyright laws and stuff. Well, we could probably do something for Whitney. Somebody that's, you know, no, because Sony be still owning everything, dead and alive. Sony want their coins, you hear me? When them people signed that dotted line, they signed over, you hear me? Cause they came for me for that Michael Jackson song in my video when Eric turned it up in our breakfast video. We was on live.
For real?
Yes, they did. They shut that mug down. Cause he was dancing to Thriller.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was that big. Oh, we
Right.
about to get syrup? Kill this waffle real quick.
Oh. Let me move on while I make some space. Let me see my itinerary. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know my memory's like this thin. All right, y'all. So my cousin is so burned. Right.
But
I really just had to read. So we decided to talk about holiday stress and depression and getting through these holidays with less than what we may desire and need, and maybe we all lost a loved one. This is your first set of holidays without them. First off, we just want to start off with saying, acknowledge your feelings. Where are you at right now? How do you feel? Everything is valid. Right. You have a right to feel however you want to feel. Anything, however you want to talk about it, whatever. Find you someone that's willing to be your friend on your highs and your lows, okay? Mm-hmm. Willing to listen to your achievements and your failures. That's a good confidant. You only need one. You only need one. And that person will make you feel more comfortable than anybody else in the world because you can be yourself. You can be transparent because, baby, life is full of highs and lows. You got to know how to get through. Next, did you want to say anything about that? Acknowledging your feelings?
Yeah, I mean, it's normal to feel sadness and grief. I mean, we are human beings.
Just like happiness.
Yeah, we can't force happiness. You know, I mean, you are where you are at that moment. You know, just take your time, heal, and like she said, get the right people around you.
Yep.
That support you and help you through it.
Yeah. And I was sitting here thinking I was gonna say something. Self-awareness, like being aware of your emotions. See, that's the thin line between sane and insane. When you know what you're going through, you know how you feel, and you know how you want to feel. So you have a goal set. No matter where we are right now, you know how you want to be. And you know that something is off. You know you don't feel your normal self anymore. Mm-hmm. Just being aware of where you are, like how you deal with things, like the kids getting on your nerves. Most of the time, I'm like, all right, man, you know, get out of my face. You know, chill and calm. But there are moments they can come flying through here like Superman through my living room. And then at that moment, I'm totally off balance. You need to call the people, okay? Hit the deck. That's what they say. Hit the deck. Because it's on, okay? You know, just being aware of the changes. Also, get your vitamins, y'all. Take care of your body. Eat healthier. Put some colors in your diet, whatever the color is, as long as it's not weed. Put some green in there. And because that causes horrible mood swings, it causes aggression. See, a lot of times people enjoy that moment, but to not get that moment, your body starts fighting for it. And it's very uncomfortable being irritated all the time until you get your weed. Try something else.
Whoa. It's a temporary fix.
It's a very temporary fix.
You spend more money.
Tap out by doing something constructive, doing something you really been wanting to do. Getting busy in your gift. Like me, I just believe in perfecting my craft. So I just take my time and do it right. Just what I'm thinking about, whatever I imagine, and add some more pizzazz to it. And before I know it, I just had 2 hours of therapy on a Friday morning because I was in that kitchen. Hello. Creating stuff. I sew, paint. I wish I could show y'all my Christmas tree. I might put a picture of it in here. Stuff like that, y'all. Just get busy, decorate, whatever. Go play in your closet, change clothes, play in makeup. Before you know it, you just became your own therapist. You can't get through this life if you can't find a way to work it out between you and God. That's all I'm saying. A therapist ain't gonna always be able to come through. Big Pharma ain't gonna always have a pill for you. You feel me? You might be in the middle of your life crisis at home, can't walk, breathe, or pick up a telephone. What you gonna do? You're gonna seek the Lord. And you're going to find your happy place within yourself. Get to know yourself. To me, singleness, if you are single, take that time to get to know yourself. Being aware. Reach out. Reach out and touch somebody. Knock on their door. Call their phone. Hold the people that want you to use all those titles. Mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, best friend, uncle, auntie. All these people love these titles. Hold them accountable in your life. Let them help you. Tell them what you need from them. That must have came on plug. Tell them what you need from them and allow them to be there for you. However they see fit. And if it doesn't work, like let's just say you're going through something, you call the wrong person. Well, now you know future who to call for what. You'll understand what I'm saying as you begin to reach out. You'll figure out who's the person for what. Like you might need to call gang. And I'll never forget. I haven't talked to this cousin in a really long time, but I had called them and I was in a situation with a friend. And things was getting kind of sticky, And when I tell you they came and brought their gang too, and with choppers on deck, I was like, I had to laugh because she must have just heard it in my voice that it was uncomfortable. Because, baby, I didn't have to say nothing. But where you at? I'm at home. I'm at home too. All right, I'm on my way. That's all we had to say. And it was just that clear.
That deep.
Yeah, it was just that clear. And baby, I mean, she got her 50 Shades of Grey going on in her head. But she came through. And I giggled and laughed for years. Because some of us tend to be a little more dramatic than others. And that's okay, because the world needs us. But I don't like being uncomfortable in my home. So,
Absolutely. You
come in my space where I lay down my head and I pay to live. Oh, baby, you better be ready. Because I throw all the glass up in here. It's mine, so I bought it. I tear it up. But I'm aware of that. So I keep myself out of sticky situations. I'm aware of how I deal with things. Of disrespect. See, you don't gotta like me, but you gonna disrespect me. Respect me. Because that part, that's mandatory. And that's how everybody should live. The respect is mandatory. Do you like me? Do you have to talk to me? Do you got to be around me? Do you have to support me? No, Felicia. No. But you going to respect me. Sorry, y'all call everybody. I can't think of their names right off the bat. Felicia. You got a good technique they could use for reaching out from men, black men who tend to be macho, and don't know how to reach out and ask for help?
Well, first and foremost, I don't know if I heard you say your church.
Nope.
Or the community. But especially if you're in church. Or even if you're not. You know what I'm saying?
You have a church home.
You have that relationship with Christ. You can seek help in the church. You know, if you don't have a pastor, someone that you know through fellowship and through churches and stuff, other family members, it's okay to go to the church too. I know a lot of people nowadays it's more common to hear that, you know, they dealt with church hurt and whatnot. But let's just be honest, you know, that there are certain churches, that you experience different things at, but there are still people in the church that can help you, that can still lead you on a spiritual path to healing. You know, don't veer away from that because you've had some
one
type
bad
of experience,
situation.
in church. So,
community resources, being resourceful, taking advantage of the things in your life. And now those hotlines don't work for everybody.
Yeah.
I had a relative that just attempted to reach out when the sources that they were given, and just it was a fluke immediately. You don't know who's gonna be on the other line. You might be a little more constructive in how you do things if you really are serious about your healing. And I always say that is your prerogative. You don't have to take the first choice of nothing. You don't have to deal with the first person or the first family member to try to help. You don't have to. Figure out what works for you. Everything don't work for everybody.
Right. And another thing, we forget that we have these.
Yep.
Your phone, computer, there are websites, different ones you can reach out to, different people you can reach out to through network, through the websites, social media. They have support groups and stuff on there that you can, people that are dealing with the same things, people who've given testimonials to where you can read up on that stuff and you can see, what fits you at that time, to see how they got over it, how they overcame, what brought them out of whatever feelings they may be having or whatever they're dealing with. So use that.
Now that brings me to the next one. Be realistic.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
See, some of us, they say I'm blunt, I'm just direct. I face reality right away. It might not sound good, it might not look good, but I'm not here to sound and look good when I'm getting myself together. Or if somebody really loves you, it don't matter what it look like. It don't matter what it sound like. We about to get through this together, okay? Yeah. Be realistic about what's going on, who you are. Be aware, I'm telling you. Be realistic about your approach. And are you making the right choice in that situation? Be humble enough to take constructive criticism from the ones that you love. You don't have to hear from everybody. You don't got to do nothing. But I'm just playing. But back in the day when I was growing up, people used to say, black men, when they say a woman is overbearing and forcing them, that looks delicious, overbearing and forcing them to do things, and they say he'd be like, I don't got to do nothing but stay black and die. Want me to tell you why? Because your ethnicity will never change, and everybody came in here gotta go. So that was a real way of them saying it. Most of us don't want to hear that, from your loved one that refuse to get help, refuse to take care of their body. You don't want to hear them telling you, all I gotta do is stay black and die, So you can do more than stay black and die. That's all I'm saying.
And another thing with being realistic is being aware of, like you said, being aware of your circumstances. Where you are, like during the holidays nowadays, some people were laid off, some people lost their jobs. Like you said, lost loved ones. So things may not be the same, may not be able to afford gifts and stuff, but you have to be realistic of where you are. The PS5 just came out and all that stuff. You don't have the funds, you don't have the funds. You ain't got the money, don't spend your last dime.
Trying to keep up with your friends on the PlayStation.
It doesn't, things aren't going to be perfect always. But just keep in mind, when you continue to live, that's another opportunity to make the change that you want to see in your life. It don't have to happen today or tomorrow. as long as you're working towards it. So be realistic with yourself or where you are.
Yeah.
You know.
So, let's just say, so that takes me to the next one. When you are, what the new people, what the kids say it is, beefing, having beef, confrontations with family members, loved ones, friends, whoever. Let's just set aside our differences at this moment in life. Like I said, you don't have to like everybody, but you can respect them and who they are. And you can grow to love them once they're able to be themselves with you. Mm-hmm. You might end up loving, you might find out y'all got a lot in common, and that's why y'all clash all the time. So, don't be so eager to hold grudges. Because life is short. And you don't want to be the one looking down at that casket going into the ground. Y'all know. Wishing you could have done something different. Knowing you could have done something different and chose not to. Set that pride aside. That's what the song say.
That's real.
Mm-hmm. Because it's going to hit you. Because you're human. If not today, maybe next week, maybe next year. But that pride can keep you in a very horrible situation mentally and emotionally because you refuse to apologize or let things go. Grudges take up a lot of space in your heart and your mind. I'm telling you, it take a lot of effort to hate them. And it's so easy to love them. I'm telling you, try it. Believe me, I know. What about differences? What you think from a male's perspective? Mm-hmm. Like, is it easier? Do men forgive each other easier than women when they're angry and mad?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Man, I know it's not too many people I know that hold grudges. Not men anyway. Against other men, you know. If you don't mess with that person, you just don't mess with them. I mean, you're done with them if they done something to you.
Right. It is what it is.
It is what it is. You know, it's done and over. But it's not gonna be every time I see this dude, it's on sight. You know, I'm ready to bust him upside his head.
But guess what? There are men like that. Mm-hmm. And they show hate.
Yeah, I don't
Y'all know how gangbangers are.
Oh yeah.
But y'all need to let that stuff go. Mm-hmm. You sold something on my block. Okay, dummy. Back to that small brain stuff again. Yeah. Expand your horizon. There's a lot of blocks in this world. You better go get another one.
How about get off the block? So it's a lot of careers in this world.
Baby, the block is hot. The block is hot. And people losing their lives.
I was about to say, at what cost? So.
Oh, man.
At what cost?
You know, I always said, they be like, well, Bernice.
Is it worth it?
Baby.
I mean, what do you have after it's gone? After it's done and over with? What do you have to leave behind? When you got children and all that other stuff?
Too much. You being too particular. What about this? What about that? Go ahead and be with them. And, baby, the first thing I say, at what cost?
Yep.
Because, baby, I'm not trying to be bankrupt. At what cost? Yeah. Whether it's emotionally, physically, financially, like what he said, your position. Do you want to be in jail? Do you really want to be sitting behind bars the rest of your life? Well, in Indiana, them jumpsuits is orange, and baby, they don't go good with my skin complexion. Them little shoes they be giving me out, baby. Baby. As soon as they make me go in that shower room, I'm reaching out. Saying, Lord, take me down. Because I'm telling you, I cannot. I have a hard time using hotels. I cannot go behind people. So, yeah.
That them little shoes. Oh my
The
God.
Cinderella slippers.
Mm-mm.
The poor Cinderella, the black one.
Mm.
Listen, I ain't got time.
I thought I had this skin out. Mm.
Another way to alleviate a lot of stress right now and just trying to achieve of saying, let's celebrate the holidays. So one, give love, okay? Give thanks, give a hug, yes, on Christmas Day. You don't have to give gifts and go to fine dining restaurants and clothes. But wait, I gotta take you because
Am I sticking to a budget, right?
Minute. Tommy got a whole restaurant here and we gotta go because you love Tommy Hilfiger.
He got a restaurant?
Tommy Bahamas restaurant and bar. Baby, what? I ain't gonna tell y'all where yet. But Honolulu. No, I'm saying Honolulu with all them kids looking crazy. But stick to a budget, y'all. Set your budget. Whether it's $50 per child, $100 per child. I don't think anybody should go over $200-$300 per child, and that's if you only got a couple kids. And honestly, they got everything they need. Just get them
Christmas?
A few things. Yeah, for Christmas, get a few things they want.
Where's some good ideas for something that they want that will fall under $100 or within that $100 range?
Well, a lot of kids love those AirPods for your older kids, like the wireless things, book bags and supplies. They in school. A laptop. They got them Chromebooks, tablet little thingy. I think I seen one for like $150. Yeah, was it the Chromebook? The one in school? Yeah, they maybe two. But like I said, I believe in being resourceful, so I'd rather spend a little more of something they can use on a long time than a whole bunch of toy and junk. Like my kids know that ain't me. You get all that from all your other people. Call your people. That's what I tell them. Because I'm not spending much money on no toy stuff, and I'll take care of you all year long. I got to pay these bills. So I've never been big on buying a bunch of toys. I do clothes and shoes in a heartbeat because I can see that every day.
You guys have to use your resources.
Yep.
This year, I was so happy to be on Facebook scrolling. I was like, man, Christmas is coming up. I don't like shopping. I don't like going out. But I do it because I know it needs to be done. You know, I got to take care of my kids too. I got to do for them. So they have these things called kid boxes on Facebook. You put in all the stuff, their style, what you might think they may like, if they're into the glittery stuff, and the boys if they're into sports or gaming. I have these little kits you choose, and then it builds an outfit for you.
And I can send it every month too. 8
items. I got 8 items on the way for my son and 8 items for my daughter in a box for only $65 a piece. $65 a piece. And shipping was only like $6, I think. So that is amazing. Like,
and if you don't like this stuff, you can send it back and they'll rechange the outfit stuff. But they go by the personality of the child, and they do really good with it.
And I think that is that's
Save
a
your
great
time,
idea.
gas, everything.
And money. You saving money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put their sizes in there.
Because normally I go to Edinburgh.
Yeah,
I
outlets.
rack up, I go rack up clothes. Which I know. Right now it's Friday. Black Friday, actually. And they got Cyber Monday.
Small Business Saturday. No, I'm just playing. I'm serious though.
Yeah.
That was always my favorite. Especially wearing my clothing. Small Business Saturday slaps. You hear me?
I didn't know there was a thing. There was a real thing.
Yeah, Small Business Saturday. Right after. That's when you support your small business during the Black Friday shopping weekend. Like everything you buy tomorrow is supposed to come from a small business. Or you can eat and stuff. And then Cyber Monday is all online shopping. So
DJ got Black Sheep.
Yep. Black Sheep Collective. Is that
Black Sheep Collective.
Black Sheep Collective.
I spent all kind. I was supposed to be in support of you.
Same here. Same here.
Yep. So that budget, stick to a budget. That is very important, huh? Who?
Y'all, he eats. You hear me? Listen,
My
you don't
body
want no man to
requires-
play with no food. You
My
hear me?
body requires.
My cousin can eat. I be watching people picking over food and stuff because they don't got their right liquor and drugs in their body. And I got time for that. Okay, so as you know, what is your plan? Now listen, plans go wrong all day long, so I'm not a big stickler on the plan. But if you have a plan, stick to your plan.
Yeah.
Because that's good for your mental and your mind because you needed this. Like, you needed it. You need that plan. It's so good.
It is so huge, man.
Yeah, those are colossal shrimp. Put your hand behind it when you put it up there.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the...
That'll keep you from focusing on other stuff. You hear that crunch?
I sure do.
That ain't no gummy, nothing. They so tender, y'all. Listen, throw them in the skillet right at the last minute. And let them sizzle with that gravy and juices and stuff. And put them right on top of your grapes. It don't take much of nothing, y'all. I whip this stuff up. What takes me my time is the setup and getting the production crew in and hair and makeup to come in and help me out and stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously. It's all the logistics. Y'all. This stuff is so good.
I love pineapple too. When I was employed.
Oh, you should have seen me trying to eat that off that rind without having to throw away none of it. The parts that I was done slicing off of, it was so juicy and sweet. So with this pineapple, y'all, I bought one. I'm gonna sweet and juicy right now, not where I gotta wait on it to get ready. It's like I got an orange thumb, not a green thumb. I don't know what they call it, but when I pick my fruit out, the fruit slaps that day and a week later.
I'm not over-exaggerating this one.
I told you.
Super juicy.
And ladies, pineapples is good for you, honey.
Woo!
Bro, what was it? I'm gonna call your mama. I was like, what is she about to say?
Oh, I was about to say no. Oh, no. I'm eating.
I got scared. I was like, I'm gonna call your mama. Because I said, lady.
She climbing.
I was like, what else? I said, pineapples is good for you.
These are good for you.
You said, woo!
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you meant by that, but.
Oh, so now you want to like.
I don't know what pineapple do for lady. What it would do? Please enlighten me. Like
I say it make it taste better, but you start screaming, so I thought you.
Oh no, that was bad timing there, huh? No comment. No comment.
Hold on. Ooh. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm at the exit all this. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought he knew when he went, whoo, and hallelujah and stuff.
I did not say nothing about no hallelujah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Ooh, you need to grow up, Bernice, for real. Ooh, child, that was funny, y'all, because I was in my own little zone. I was like, lady, something. Then he just started screaming, so I thought.
That was right on time then, huh?
Yeah, right. So, learn to say no. That's what we going to take it to, right there and there.
Right.
No means no. I swear. This is the worst. He is the worst to try to get business. Wait a minute, y'all. Just a fun fact real quick before we get back to
not no fun fact. Cuz done blew it already. You done blew it already.
Help me, Jesus. Ooh, child, my stomach, my mouth, everything hurt from laughing. Okay, y'all, listen.
You about to have me coughing again.
Listen. Listen. This boy was on a Zoom call with his friends. Y'all, why was he laid up in that bed like Rapunzel? And he got his feet crossed and everything. When I tell you I was in tears because I know how goofy he is.
First off, I was reenacting a meme that I had seen. It was this guy, and every time we see it, we always say it's our cousin Lil Tony. He looked like Lil Tony.
Oh, okay.
You see it? A dude was laid across the bed, had his legs up, or laying on his stomach.
Man.
I was drinking something, but he had like a sucker or something.
Man, I would have hollered.
Yeah,
Why would see? I would have hollered.
But I was drinking. I was drinking my bottle and I was looking at the camera. I was like, I don't know why I do some of the stuff I do.
His personality is bomb, y'all. I'm telling you. The stuff be so random. His son is just like him.
Oh, man, he's proud.
Man, he's just like him. Y'all, this pineapple slaps.
Hey, this food is...
I'm sorry, y'all, for laughing that hard. This boy's fried. Learn to say no.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got it. Even if you got it, save it for later. No. If it's not needed, not necessary. If you don't feel like doing it, it's a no. That's it. That's called boundaries. Everybody gonna be mad about that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, saying yes
Your kids
when
too.
you should have said no can leave you feeling resentful and overwhelmed. So it's okay to say no. All right, don't be trying to please everybody. You can't do that.
Like all these last minute orders start coming through, y'all.
Oh yeah,
They would still hit me up at 2 and 3 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day in the evening.
You knew who it was.
Right. No, we're not about to do that. Y'all know what color they was. We're not about to do that. Y'all had the last 365 days to get a Thanksgiving Day order. Seriously, in my mind, I'm like, Bernice, dang, you need this business. You know, you need this networking time. But no means no.
Yeah.
I got a life, too. I want to enjoy the holiday with my kids, too. But you got some last minute people who don't have no boundaries. They don't have no discipline. They can care less. They don't even do enough in their life. They don't even come out of themselves enough to take care of their business. But they want you to stop everything you got going on every time they need something. It's no.
Right.
I can't be laughing like that, y'all. So, let's talk about healthy habits. What's some healthy habits you have? Like, what? I mean,
Like
he's really big
out,
on personal care. Yes.
Exercising.
Taking a bath.
Massages.
Taking a shower.
Yeah, shower.
Brush your teeth every day. It's so many people that do not do that.
Get you some Epsom salt, some Dr. Teal's.
Yes.
Chill.
And tell everybody leave you alone. You hear me? Even if you gotta wait till the whole house is asleep.
You gotta leave from home for a little while.
Yeah, that too.
Hint.
You funny.
Right.
He is funny, y'all.
But you gotta cut out.
Yeah, because sometimes you need some space to yourself. Find your happiness. And guess what? Don't stop doing what makes you healthy. Eating is vital, right? Because how does a car run if you don't have no gas? It ain't gonna go nowhere. So that's food to your body. Give your body what it needs and not always what it wants. And some days, baby, if you want what I call my trash can Sundays, which is vanilla ice. I wanted to make this before you leave. Vanilla ice cream, peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter melted, caramel, whipped cream, sliced up bananas, whipped pop. Oh my God.
I'm really gonna have to work.
That mug slaps, you hear me? But if I gotta do it once every 2 years, that's my prerogative, you know? Because I can't do dairy, but you don't really want stuff, it don't taste the same no more. And it's like, I typically can't do anything dairy, but sometimes, you know, you might get a taste and like, oh, I really need this. Especially if you are an emotional eater. I'm not an emotional eater, but I can say this. When I'm at my happiest is when I enjoy food the most. When I get stressed out and mad and stuff, it's over. I could care less. I could care less. I actually don't even think about the kitchen when I'm upset because it's my happy place. So some people, it's their happy place, but when they mad, they in the kitchen too. So that's where your bad eating habits come in. And you just upset, want to eat, overeat, and just constantly gorging and stuff. Sis, treat yourself, don't beat yourself. You hear me? Treat yourself, don't beat yourself. Because, baby, we want us to be looking good on that beach. Whether we got money to go or not, I'm still working for getting my body together, okay? Because we going to Bali. I'm taking it with me. Take a breather. So, like he said, taking a bath, going for a walk, just loving on yourself more. In the point, reading. I'm a reader. I'm going to try to bring him in a little more. You know, India was telling me she loves Stephen King. You think you like Stephen King books?
I bet I will.
That's a good place to start because his books are like this thick and they'll keep your attention. It's the whole movie in the book. You know? So, like, you might just go get some of her books then. So you think, I know that stuff was so good. That yoga parfait slaps. You hear me? Listen, he is a young black male smashing this yoga parfait. You hear me? And it's just simply low fat, the extra low fat, light Dannon vanilla yogurt. So you could have got it a little sweeter and a little better, but I got the even more low fat. And the granola, I used the Nature Valley granola in a bag. I used to crush up the bars, but they actually have a bag of it now where it's already ready for you to put in your parfaits. And a little bit of fresh honey, organic honey on top in your fruit. Baby, it slaps. I could sell it to anybody. I don't care what they eat.
Is there a particular way to layer it when you put it in?
So I like my granola to potentially try to stay as crunchy as possible. It's good to go ahead and eat it too. But if the yogurt sits too long in the granola, you don't have that crunch no more. I love the texture.
Well, you do. You put
and with some dry cranberries in it too.
And then put
yogurt and then sprinkle the granola on top of the fruit.
And then the honey.
Yeah. And then just drizzle the honey right on top. Drizzle. That's it. That's all. Simple, y'all.
So taking a breather, taking just 15 minutes alone without distractions, may refresh you enough to handle everything you need to do. Find something that reduces stress by clearing your mind, slowing your breathing, and restoring inner calm, like meditation, prayer for anybody. You know, just sit and relax and went through some breathing exercises. Taking a walk at night and stargazing.
Big Dipper, Little Dipper.
Yeah.
Some people be finding that stuff. And
because I already said reading a book, but for me, mine is listening to music. I love listening to music. Music is soothing to me. It depends on what type of mood I'm looking for. It can be up-tempo, slow, jazz, heck, even some symphony for me. Like, it's very rare that I have listened to some
do you like opera?
Orchestra. I've never listened to I do, but I've never listened to it. You know what I'm saying? I just never like sat down, typed it in, like, hey, I want to listen to this. Yeah. It has to be come across the radio or something. If I start to enjoy it, then that's what I do. I'll listen to it. But
so what about playing basketball or tennis, golf? You know, for the men.
So that's the thing. It's all about what works for you.
Outlet. Yeah.
And another one is working out. Like for me, as much as some people would never even know, like, I do not like running, but because I have done it and it became routine for me, My body crazy.
Oh, that's so fresh. That just melted in my mouth.
What is it?
It's cream cheese Danish, y'all. It's on this croissant. Ooh, wee.
But yeah, my body craves ramen.
Plus, you gotta get that energy out, y'all. We've been doing a lot of sitting this last year because of how COVID just had everybody just so stuck. And some people are really stuck. They blessed, got money in the bank, didn't never get sick, and their mentality is just right now. So pray for your people, you know. And let me take it to the next one. Seek professional help.
That's
if
the
you
most
need
important.
it. Please go get some help. If you don't have that family and friend, you can't find yourself able to open up or reach, just at least go get some professional help. They do not take you to jail to get the help, okay?
Yeah. And
some people run from it like it's a crime. Because
we allow people to put in our minds, and it starts at a young age. That ain't what black people do, or that ain't what y'all do. That ain't what we do. We don't go to, we good. That's only for this certain type of people.
And we can be strung out on drugs.
Yeah, yep. Please do not listen to that.
And we can beat our wives and not take care of our kids.
Yeah, that is not true. It's not just for a specific race, specific gender. You know, it's for everybody. Go seek professional help. Even with therapy. Very important.
Yeah.
Very important. They can reach some places that your family can't. That your friends can. That you didn't even know that you had still in you, bothering you.
Healing that young person, healing that young hurt.
Yeah.
From your youth.
Seek professional help. That's very important. I've been a couple times. I'm not ashamed to say it, and shoot, I'm even thinking about going back for more.
How does it work for you? How did it work? How did you feel?
I mean, at first it was uncomfortable because it was
vulnerable.
You never been in that setting. It's like, man, I gotta let out all these emotions in front of this stranger, complete stranger. But then on the flip side, it's like, okay, they don't know me, but so they won't judge you. You don't have to worry about them bringing it up in your face and talking to somebody else about it.
Right.
You know, so it is what it is. So it has helped me see some things about myself that I've never even
realized.
Took the time to see for myself.
So who did you blame, your mama or your daddy? Which side did it come from? I'm just playing, y'all.
Let me tell you something. I mean, you have nobody to blame.
Right. Because when you're grown, you just take responsibility. The reason why I said it is because there's so many black men. When you're grown, you just take responsibility.
Take responsibility
for your actions. Because I hear so many black men, they claim they do all this because of how they was raised or the lack of their father or whatever. This what they, I didn't have a daddy. So you're not going to be a daddy because you didn't have a daddy. You big bozo the clown with the big red nose.
Probably didn't have a daddy. Probably didn't have a good support system, but you do have choices.
You got yourself. You grown now. What's your choice? Now you want your kids to end up with the same hurt you had?
That's the most important thing. You have choices. So stop trying to find somebody else to blame. Everything we do is a choice. We have choices. And that'll forever be my... Ooh, I can't say that enough. Choices.
Plus, y'all, eat y'all some yogurt today. We all ate some things yesterday that we do not typically eat. And we need a good cleanse.
So the yogurt
fresh
cleanse?
Fruit. Yeah, it's good for your digestive system. So it helps it work out all the bad stuff and keep the good stuff in there. That's what the cultures do.
Gotta learn. I got a lot of learning to do.
They are literally live probiotics in there, in yogurt. Yep. So you get it fresh.
This food was so good. And
look how he clean his plate. He just reminds me of my dad so much. Like when he does this, it just, y'all listen.
This
boy being here, it's so crazy. You don't realize how much a family, we carry the same characteristics, maybe until like somebody passes away or you be away from your family or whatever. But I was so happy to see this boy face walk through my house. I'm the kid you not. Like if I had $1 million, I could have gave it to him. I was so happy to see his face.
Please give it to her, Lord.
I know, Lord. Give it to her, Lord. Bless her, Lord, so she can bless me. But I'm telling y'all,
everything attached to you win, huh?
Seriously. I mean, listen, y'all. I'm about to start crying. That's how happy I am for him to be here. But this boy come out the bedroom, rush out, tell me something. He got his blanket wrapped around the bottom of him. And I'm like, my dad used to do that. He come out talking. And he was like, man, because you said so. I'm like, boy. Then when we got done doing the tree or whatever, which they pretty much did it by themselves, him and the boys, he was standing back. He was kind of quiet, but he was taking pictures with his phone. And he was just getting at the right angle, you know, taking his time. He just reminded me so much of my dad. It's unbelievable. Because if you know my dad was very strategic. He took his time with things and how he placed it. And how, like this is everywhere we go. This is what he do, y'all. He helped the waitress. He helps the servers, okay? He'll do this with everybody's stuff sitting at the table. But, yeah, I mean, but that's the beauty of life. The memories. I just thank God for having a mind to be able to remember. I really do. I was so afraid that I would forget something. It scared me and made me cry even harder. Because I'm like, this ain't right, you know. But memories is all we have. And that's my point of talking to you guys about what I'm talking about. Make the best of what you have right now, right in this moment. I'm telling you. I say this because it could change in a split second. And you'll look back and wish you'd done better. Yeah. You'd wish you made other choices. I promise you, you will. When you have the opportunity, do what's right. And first, take care of yourselves. Make sure you're good. Because you can't be nothing to nobody else without yourself. Another thing, because a lot of times as mothers, we tend to think our lives have to stop. We got to give up. No. Don't give your life up. You live your life to the fullest. Because one day your child is going to be grown and living their life to the fullest. And what are you going to be doing? Stuck. Like you still got all these babies at home, cooking for 17, looking around, worried, overprotective, doing too much and not living your golden days. I call those your golden days when you have grandchildren, you know, where you're supposed to be able to, you know, if you want to see your grandkids, you can go get them. As, you know, where you're not forced to actually raise kids still. You know, that means you didn't raise kids your whole entire life. That's not the way God designed it. You know, everybody's supposed to take their part. Now, don't get me wrong. There are unfortunate things that keep us in certain positions in life. And God will still bless you through that assignment. Those are called assignments. And you adhere to your assignments. That's what you do. Because that's where your blessing comes out. And it ain't going to feel the same anyways. I'm telling you why. Because you didn't have to give birth to them. Okay? It always feels different. You don't have to worry about the turmoil of the child's father coming in and out of their lives and all that stuff. You know, if you get them later on in life, you happen to adopt or have to adopt, or you lose your child and you got to raise your grandkids. It's totally different than when it was on you and it was your time. And at that point in life, statistics say we're supposed to be way more established, have everything we need so you're not struggling, wonder how your bills going to get taken care of and all that, because you can just concentrate on just getting this child ready. That's why they say a lot of kids who grow up with their grandparents, they have more structure, more obedient. They're more obedient. They have more respect for their elders, respect for life, period. Because the person who was raising them at that time was 30 years older than a typical person who'd been raising a child. So they already knew what was the best way to live. You know, young parents, we have a hard time and we didn't get no how-to book. So, with that being said, go love on yourself. You hear me?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes. So, make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time Being Bernice uploads a video. Because this, y'all, is going to eventually be my TV show platform. You get what I'm saying? Being Bernice. Get it in your head. I will be a household name. Okay?
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. But I love you guys and be blessed. Can somebody hit the stop?